Welcome to the topic of brand viewed from this high-level holistic perspective of the business and marketing framework. So what exactly is a brand? A brand is basically your product plus a lot of other things that is recognized by the customer as a trusted source, a trusted person, a trusted entity that builds up a reputation over time. For example, if you sell to someone different very bad products, then they will have a very bad brand impression and this will hurt your reputation. If you over time sell to someone a lot of really cheap, really good products that have amazing value and don't cost a lot and is just super happy with everything you provided, then you have a very good brand impression and a better reputation over time. And so the brand connects all the different touch points that a user might have. So in the user's mind, the visitor's or the customer's mind, what he knows as your brand is the sum of all the different touch points of the videos he viewed, of the ads that he saw, of the mails that he gets on a daily basis, on some phone calls or some notifications, and also all the product experiences. So if he unpackages your product and it's completely different than what he was promised, then he might have like a bad brand impression. And so these brand impressions, both positive and negative, they sum up and add on each other over time and in the end build like a brand trust score with the customer. Some brands, like for example Apple, where you only had really, really good experiences with really high quality products, there you might have a really high brand trust, while as other brands where you got sold on something or you got promised XYZ, but that never happened because the product didn't work as intended, so you stopped using it. That's where you might have a very bad brand impression and obviously will turn into a detractor, someone who provides bad word of mouth into his social circles about a certain brand. So yeah, that's how the dynamics work. And what we've basically learned after working with many, many different businesses, that the brand is what you use to amplify your sales. You amplify the way that customers engage with your product. And imagine you have two exact products, and one put a lot of effort into turning that product into a brand, and the other didn't. They just ran some ads trying to sell something and they're not focusing on the brand. Then the brand will always have the upper hand, will always result in the better performances, the higher scalability, the bigger trend, because a brand can spark a movement. That's like a community of people that come together to create a change on a bigger scale to make an impact. Because if let's say 100,000 people use a product, in fact, you changed a lot of people's lives. And a big trend, making an impact, making a change in the world, is basically just all these individual lives that a product can change added up into one big thing. And that's where the movement and the brand and these emotions come from. And so what I have here, and I can start with the very first aspect of the brand, that is, for example, called MMF, and it stands for Message Market Fit. Just like we have the PMF on the product level, we have the Message Market Fit on the brand level. And so a Message Market Fit, some call it market resonance, some call it the unique frequency that this kind of hit, or a specific trend or a specific spark, or the zeitgeist that was just perfectly suited towards a specific movement. And so this message market fit means that you say exactly what a certain target audience, your target audience, wants to hear. If you have 100,000 people out there that trying to become vegan, or they come to try to become vegetarian and no longer eat meat, and you have this strong desire in them, but everything the market currently offers them is chicken, beef, lamb, meat, just like this traditional stuff. But they are looking for something else, and they struggle, they have problems, they don't know what to eat, and it's such a problem to eat like only vegetables every day. Isn't there like a meat alternative, is what they're basically thinking. And so what you can do is you can create a brand, something like Beyond Meat or Impossible Foods or whatever, and unite all this market desire from these individual people into one strong movement, which is we don't eat meat, we eat the new alternative, the Beyond Burger, for example. The Beyond Burger tastes just like meat, but it's completely sustainable, made from pea protein or whatever, soy protein, without any animals harmed, purely plant-based. So you can live this more vegetarian, vegan life. So it's like the product enables a certain lifestyle, and this can be captured in the brand. And you need to figure out what is that? What do the customers really want? What do they aspire to? What are the desires and needs that they have on an the product has to know that from a functional level to fix all that and to make sure they solve their problems logically. But your brand takes all that and turns it into an emotional journey. An emotional, we're going to talk a lot about other things that come with a brand in the next few videos. But you need to just hit the customer right where he is, at his desire, at his heart, what he's burning to do, a burning desire to change, and to create a brand that just perfectly fits into the market. There is a market, they want something, and you can provide that with your product, and you can communicate that and unite all these different individuals under one change maker brand, under one big movement that is quantified, that people know, oh, there's this trend going on, oh, there is this special community going on, they're doing this and this, that's why they're different. That's what they do, that's what they care about. And if you are someone, or if there is someone that shares these values, that shares this desire to become a vegan or become a vegetarian, they will join this community, they will join this brand. And this is what a powerful message can do. And as you know from the KPI framework, a brand can be the reason, or not having a brand can be the reason why your ads are not taking off, why you're trying to sell something and people just don't take it well, they're not buying, they're not clicking, because you maybe lack the brand. You lack the brand emotion, you lack the brand trust, you lack the brand hype to it. Like all that comes from the brand and will then be communicated and executed and basically shown through your content, but it has to be developed and thought through on a brand level. Only then can it be communicated with content. So that's what we are going to talk about in these next videos. And in the end, it will all make much more sense. See you in a minute.